Hey there, this is Angie with Blink, and I'm going to show you how to use one of our existing email newsletters and turn it into a printable newsletter. So I'm going to scroll down here. You can see we have several different styles in this template. So I'm going to scroll down here to the Inspire Me template. Honestly, I don't need the other ones this month, so I'm just going to delete them just because it's going to make it easier for what we're going to do. I'm going to delete these instructions because we already know what we're doing. And here's my one newsletter. All right. So if I were you, I'd go down here and I'd change my information. Obviously you're going to change your name. You're going to change all of this information, and sometimes we need to resize just a little bit. Personally, I like a mix of bold and not bold, so I kind of keep with that theme, but that's up to you. Change this information. You can always, shrink it down a little bit if it's not fitting. Put your logo in here, everything you need. The next thing that I would do is kind of weird, and it's going to look like it's messed up, but it's not. We're going to go over here to this resize button. All right, I'm basically going to resize the entire document. All right, so I'm going to resize it to a printable size. We're going to make sure this says inches, and we'll do the width at 8.5, and we'll do the height at 11, and we'll just resize the whole document. Now, it looks weird, but that's okay because we're just going to fix it. The easiest way that I like to do this is I simply copy this page. So I'm going to pretend like this is the front of my page and this is the back. So I think that this is kind of a nice halfway point right here. So I'm going to, since this is the front, I'm going to just delete. Sorry, you're going to hear a lot of chaos in the back. My kids are just coming inside right now. I'm going to delete this, and this is going to be my front page. I'm simply going to select all and then drag this so that it fits on this page. I might have to kind of finagle just a little bit. I don't like that being so low. I want to make sure I leave a print area. I'm going to center it. You can see that that purple line that comes up when you're centering something. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this top area, and I'm just going to drag this and make it a little bit bigger. It's looking off center for just a second, but then I'm going to drag it up and make it fit. Just going to finagle it for a minute. And again, I'm going to select and then press shift and then click on these items I don't want to move around. And I'm going to move those. And I think that's actually pretty good. It leaves you a nice print area on the sides. If you don't think that this is perfectly centered, for some reason it looks off to me, I'm just going to move it around for a second and make sure it's perfectly centered. And there we go, we've got it. So this would be our first page, and I would say you should print it on the back as well, so print double-sided. And here's our back. We already used this on the front, so we're going to delete it. And then we're just going to make this larger in whichever way we find that looks great. So I would probably drag this whole thing out. For me personally, I don't like a lot of blank space, so I might actually drag this to the bottom. And then maybe just do another header image, or you could actually put in some market stats. To make this really quick and easy, I would probably put in something like a header image just to make it super easy. So you could do this, and then you could always add in another image. And what this does is basically no matter what side of the newsletter someone looks at, now that image really does not fit with Inspire Me. So let's find an Inspire Me image that looks great. And we're going to throw that in here. I'm going to maybe just use this one. So no matter which side of this newsletter someone picks up, both sides are going to look great. And you're going to be branded and beautiful on the bottom. I'm going to say this probably took me about 2 or 3 minutes to do. I would just download it probably as a PDF print and have that printed either in my office. You could have it printed at Staples or Kinko's, any of those, whatever is in your area, and then just throw it in an envelope and mail it out. Leave it in your office for people to pick up. But this one particularly for February 2022 is going to be great because we've got this great little checklist happening. But usually each month we have enough information for you to be able to do this on a 2-sided newsletter. Feel free to let us know if you have any questions. We're always glad to help out. Thanks for watching.